Hi guys, well it's day 2 of the 1K challenge and I'm in the red today, $1,419. Straight up from the bat, when I was looking at the market this morning in pre-market, it just didn't seem quite right. I mean, there was no follow through, there was very little momentum, which is really what my strategy is all about. I'm a momentum based trader. I rely on that momentum to be there. And unfortunately today we didn't get a lot of follow through in pretty much anything that I did. So let's go through the trades. So I took 3 trades today. Nothing in pre-market. There was absolutely nothing in pre-market, which is unusual, and that was already a sign that today was going to be tough. So I traded NADL. Let me just pop that up. You can see where I got in. I got in there at $3.03, expecting the break to follow through. But it just crashed straight away, just went down, and I got out at 284. You can see where it is now. So that had obviously no follow through at all. So that's disappointing to say the least. That was $420. Then the next one was HTGM, which let me expand this as well. So this is just the daily chart expressed as a line. So this is pre-market. The market 9:30 opens here. Actually, I'm not sure why this is up here. It's probably, actually, let me have a look at that. So this is saying I got in at 5:55. So I got in at 5:55, which actually is there. So maybe that's just a bit of a glitch on that on the daily chart. But on the 5-minute chart, you can see where I got in, which was here at 5:55, and once again it did absolutely jack all. It just crashed, and I sold in 3 places to get out because I couldn't even get filled to get out. That was HTGM, and then PHMD. Okay, PHMD. So actually I think I took 4 trades then. Yeah, I must have taken PHMD twice. So I got in here once again. You know, this 9:30 is about here, right there. So it kicked off pretty strongly, but it didn't really come up on any of the alert scanners. And once again, I was watching it around about the 190 to 97 mark here, and I didn't want to get in because normally when I've seen this, what happens is that it breaches the whole number, and then it can come down again for a little bit before going back up again. So I set a stop limit order at 204, hoping that it would kind of, you know, jump through that $2 barrier, maybe come back down a little bit, and then pop through again, and then take us upwards. But that didn't happen. I mean, I got filled, and it went up a cent, I think, and then just crashed back down. You can see where it is now. So it's gone down a lot since I got out of it. So I took 2 trades on it, I think. I must have, or was it just 1? No, it was 1. And the last one, I was actually not even wanting to trade anymore after these 3 trades because I was already down just huge amount for me. But I got in at PRKR because this looked quite solid actually. So PRKR. And yeah, once again, no follow through. So I'm not sure why we're not seeing the line here, because it obviously got to 269 because that's where I got in. But yeah, once again, just very little follow through. I mean, everything I looked at this morning just had 0 follow through, and it just keeps crashing. So I don't know. I think the market's quite choppy. It definitely hasn't been like this since I started the challenges over 2.5 weeks ago. There was definitely quite good momentum and follow through. But obviously today is one of those days where it just wasn't there. So I'm not sure whether this is the beginning of a trend where I might have to adapt to the market and change my strategy, which if that's the case, then that's fine. That's what I'm going to be doing. Or whether it's just one of those days where we're just seeing, I wouldn't say weakness, because the SPY is up. I mean, you can see the SPY is up. This is the close. The yellow line is the close. So the SPY is up. The market's not down overall. But it's just that these stocks aren't doing anything. And in terms of price ranges, I was thinking that, you know, maybe some of these guys I traded were just manipulated, but you know, the higher you go, the less manipulation there is. And I realize that, you know, under $10, you can get manipulation. But, you know, those of you who've been following me, you know, I've traded stocks 260, you know, 540, you know, 280, $3. You've seen me trade those. That's kind of where I have my my strategies based around, because I can take a bigger position size. You can see in terms of quantity, I mean, I took pretty much 2,000 shares, excuse me, and 3,000 shares in one trade. So the lesson for me here is, on a day where there's very little going in pre-market, I need to be careful, and I need to scale back in terms of my position sizing. You know, but this is part of the learning curve. You know, this is part of going live and learning. If this was paper trading, you know, the impact wouldn't be the same, and I would probably continue trading right now and work my way out of trouble, which I've done before, and I know I can do, but it's not realistic. And I know myself that the more I trade after I've gone red on the day, the worse it becomes. So obviously, I don't want to get any worse than it already is. So I'm going to stop for the day, and you know, I'll continue watching, or I might just take a break away from the PC completely, because everything just seems to be kind of, like I said, you know, very little momentum going on. But yes, that's it for day 2. So the first red day, I think, in 12 days. So once again, you know, this is trading. I mean, you can't expect to be green every day. It's just a shame that those 11 previous days, 10 of them were paper trading, and yesterday was the first day live back again after a 2-month absence, which was green. But today, you know, reality sets in. You know, 12 green days. I mean, that's pretty good. I guess, you know, I can expect a red day. It's just it'd be great if it wasn't such a big loss, but. You know, this is trading. You know, it's going to definitely teach me to be careful with size, you know, on days where the market's choppy. So that's one of the key lessons for me to take away. Other than that, you know, it's we start again tomorrow. We start with a clean, fresh slate. It's a fresh new day. You know, maybe a little bit wiser, a bit more experienced, and yeah, that's what it's all about. So. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. It's only really 10:14 a.m. So as you can see, I finished very early this morning, simply because I just didn't want to dig a bigger hole for myself. But yeah, talk to you guys tomorrow. Cheers.